I'm Nijigasumi16 and I'm here to bring you this Sith vs Jedi collaboration. I'm collaborating with Nijigasumi16 and taking a risk at even trying to pronounce that, but here's her look based on the Jedi religion. Make sure you check out Nijigasumi's channel in the description box. I'm a huge fan of her and I'm sure you will be too. I created this darker lip art based on Sith and took inspiration from Darth Maul with his red skin and black tattooed markings and a few horns around his crown. So let's get started. First I'm going to prime my lips with MAC Prep and Prime Lip Base. Then I'm grabbing Makeup Geek's gel eyeliner in Poison and using the Real Techniques retractable lip brush and painting on a layer all over my lips. I thought I'd use this blood red gel liner since the dude's skin is actually red, and also using a gel eyeliner that sets means that your details won't bleed into each other. It's a bit hard to explain, but I'm going to try and tell you which part of his face I got specific inspiration from as I go. After roughly shaping my lips, I grabbed Inglott's gel eyeliner in number 77, which is their black one, and I'm using the Sugar Pill fine liner brush, dipping that into the product, wiping off the excess on the lid, and drawing on some details. I'm starting with an outline since the edges of his face are black. I wanted to add the black contour of his cheekbones and jawline, so I drew this on the outer sides of my bottom lip. I added some black to the corner of my lips, and then outlined my upper lip too. When I got to my Cupid's bow, I took the lines further out from the top of my lip. I tried to recreate the feel of the top of his black eye areas, and I kinda created a pointed and curved tip there. Then I added some triangle shapes on the corners of my mouth on my top lip. To simulate the teardrop areas where the horns sit, I drew these kind of circular shapes along the top side of my lip, and I drew 2 on each side, and then 1 right in the middle of my Cupid's bow. Then back to the bottom lip, and I drew the zigzag shape that extends from his cheeks towards his nose. I'm stretching my lips to make sure I can draw lines that are as straight as possible. I sketched out those zigzag lines and then brought them up towards each other in the middle. Then I drew a triangle on the middle of my bottom lip, simulating the mouth and nose triangle areas. I drew a couple more pointed shapes either side of my Cupid's bow because I thought the design needed a little something more. I also incorporated some triangle shapes on my bottom lip either side of the large triangle, and also added some on my top lip about in the matching space. I drew a couple of rough dots on my upper lip, simulating the ones above his eyebrows. I added a couple of pointed downwards lines on my upper lip on those triangle shapes. I also tidied up the outline. Then I thought I would add that wishbone shape that's on his chin, so I put that on the lower part of my lip. For the evil yellow of his eyes, I used OCC Lip Tar in Traffic, and I blended that on the inside of my upper lip. I used a Q-tip to apply and blend the lipstick, and then used the retractable lip brush to blend it into the red. I added a bit more blackness to the inner parts there. Now for some horny action, I got out these Born Pretty 3mm gold spikes. I used Duo Lash Glue and added a dot to my working surface. Then I took my tweezers and picked up the spikes, dipped the spikes in the glue, and then applied them on the black spots that I added before. I applied one in the center and the 2 outer parts that I had designated before. I added a touch more black gel eyeliner around the edges of the spikes so the glue wasn't shiny, and there we go. I didn't want to replicate the exact design, but I think this lip art brings to mind the general Sith tattooed face kind of feel. This was mainly based on Darth Maul, but of course evil dudes come in many different colors. Whatever religion you are, thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed this collaboration between me and Nijigasumi16. Don't forget to check out her video in the description box. I really want to thank her for including me in this, and it was really fun. If you're wondering, my favorite character from Star Wars is Salacious B. Crumb, and if you don't know who that is, you ain't got no Muppet in you. You can find all my social media, Sabres and stuff in the description box.
Click the little boxes if you want to see other tutorials.